What's going on, y'all? Taylor Work back again with yet another video. I got my boy here, Jeremy, JL405 Life. What's going on, bro?
Not much, chilling. What about yourself?
Man, I'm all right, man. I'm glad to have you, man.
Yeah, been a long time.
Been a while, yeah. So I've been knowing you for about 2 years now, huh?
Yep. January 2021 at Snyder.
Yeah, a little backstory on us, y'all. We went to Snyder together. That's where we met, man. So we stayed in contact over the years and stuff. So he been driving for Yellow, so I wanted to bring him on, let y'all know about Yellow. So, all right, so let's get into it, man. So how long you been with Yellow?
April the 6th of 2021. So 2 years and 2 years and like a week, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. So liking this so far, it's pretty good.
Oh, I like it. I love it. It's perfect for me. It fit me right.
Yeah.
I'm not going that long. I'm not over the road that long. I ain't going no more than 4 days. That's the longest they can keep us out. But most of the time, I go somewhere and I'm back home the following day.
Yeah, already. I bring you on that. So what type of equipment y'all driving, man? What kind of trucks you driving and stuff?
Mostly drive Peterbilt and Volkswagen day cabs. We have some sleepers, but that's for the sleeper team. So we both have day cabs.
Yeah. So y'all do have team routes and stuff?
Oh yes. But not at our locations. The only cities that have really team routes is Dallas and Chicago. And I think SMO out east. I already know those cities. So
yeah. Okay. That's what's going on. Okay. So tell us about pulling doubles and triples and stuff, right? So I've never done that. So anybody out there that hasn't done it, it seems kind of intimidating. So explain that route. Like, how is that?
I mean, a lot of people they're intimidated to pull doubles, but doubles actually is pretty easy to pull. Because it's basically they follow each other. Now the only difference is really when you turn. So when you turn with a double, when you turn with a 53, you got to swing out and make the turn. With a double, you don't have to do that. You just the front trailer just pass the curve when you make it and just turn, and the back trailer will follow. Now, pulling triple is a little bit different story.
Pulling
triple is pretty. I mean, I guess your first experience you'll get nervous because the real trailer it gets to swinging a lot. We look in the mirrors all on the highway. Especially the highway. But it's pretty easy to do both of them, to be honest.
Really? Wow. So you can't back at all, right?
I mean, doubles you can back up a little bit. I'll say like 10 feet probably. I did it before. I got myself in a situation. I went to a gas station. I had to back up like 10, 15 feet. It took a long time to do it, but you can. But triples, no, bro. You probably get like 2 or 3 feet, maybe 5 at the most, but you ain't backing back triple.
Yeah, okay. So when you go and start your shift and all that, so you have to couple all that yourself, or how does that work? Like, is it hard hooking them up, or how's that process?
Basically, we don't hook them at all. Now, when you start in Yellow, they would teach you how to hook them because at some locations you do have to hook them. If you go to a small location, a satellite location, you have to hook them yourself. But most major locations and major cities, you don't have to hook them. They already hooked when you get there.
Yeah. Oh, for real? They doing it like that over there, huh?
Yeah, it's already hooked. So, but if you got to do it yourself, it's pretty easy. So
it's not hard. Okay. So tell us about your schedule and everything. So how many times you home, where you be going, your routes, stuff like that. What time, just give us a rundown of that.
My schedule basically is we on call at midnight, noon, 6 a.m. and 6 p.m.
Okay.
They can call them. We have call blocks. So they can call us any one of those call blocks to come to work. And we are a seniority-based company. So when they call you high. Just say if it's 5 people on the call block. Out of the 5 people, I'm number 3. So they'll call the other 2 people first, and they get to pick them. They get to pick whatever run they want. Then they'll call me. Then they'll
Oh,
call me
okay.
back. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty much like what states do you go to? Like how far do you go? Like
I
what is it?
mostly go. I mean, the farthest I've been east is I say Indianapolis or Nashville, whichever one of those the farthest east. But I
Yeah,
mostly go west, like the
yeah.
Denver a lot, Albuquerque,
Mhm.
Salt Lake City,
Yeah,
Phoenix. I like
yeah,
to go west. It's more miles going west than going east. Because when you go
yeah,
east, the cities are more close together, so the runs are not that long. But when you go
yeah.
west, the cities are more spread out, so you get way more
Um,
miles. So I like to go west. I prefer to go west.
yeah, okay. So like how many times you come home and do you have to stay out? You have to do layovers or something like that?
Basically, how it works, since we're a union company, they can
Mhm.
only keep us out 4 days.
Okay.
Actually, technically, it's not days, it's tours. They can only
Mhm.
keep us out 4 tours. You'll rarely stay out 4 tours. You might stay out 1 or 2,
Mhm.
1 or 2 days at the
Yeah,
most. You
yeah.
go, for example, if they call me today at
Mhm.
6 a.m.,
Mhm.
if they call me today Saturday to go to
Yeah,
Denver, I go
yeah,
to Denver, spend the night, then I come home. I might
yeah.
come home Sunday night, early Monday morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So yeah, so
Okay.
most like 70% of the time I'm home the following day. Unless I ask to stay out longer to make some extra
Mhm.
money.
Oh, you can do that. Okay.
Oh
That's not
yeah,
bad either.
ask. You can tell them to run you silly. They will too.
Yeah, okay. So I assume they put you in a hotel so you're driving day cabs, you know?
Oh yeah, we stay at hotels.
Are they nice?
Some of them are, not all.
Okay.
Like especially like the one like in St. Louis, we stay at the Hiltons, the
Yeah,
downtown. That's a
yeah.
real nice hotel.
Uh-huh.
Indianapolis is a nice hotel.
Yeah.
Memphis and Nashville, no, those are trash
Mhm.
hotels.
Man, okay, yeah.
Those
I
are good.
understand that. Memphis. Yep. I already know. I already know. Okay, so if anybody that want to come to Yellow, well, first off, let me ask you this. We gotta ask you this. So how is the pay? How do they pay? How do they pay? They pay by the mile, do they pay by the load, or what does that look
You get paid by the mile and you get paid by the hour. Both.
like? Okay. Oh, you do? Okay.
What I mean by that is a lot of times you're gonna notice if you come to Yellow, like
Uh-huh.
I said, we have call blocks. They'll call you
Mhm.
at let's say they call you at 6 and they tell you to be at work
Mhm.
at 8, right?
Yeah.
But your load is not ready. You'll sit there till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So your time you sitting there,
Mhm.
you're on the clock. You start getting paid hourly until you leave.
Mhm.
Then once you
Mhm.
leave, you switch the mileage.
Mhm. Oh, okay. So, and then like if you held up or something like that, breakdowns, anything, how does that pay work
Like
out? Like
when
if
you
you
break
come,
down, from the second you break down, your pay starts.
oh, okay. And that's pretty good.
So if you break down at 7:30,
Mhm.
and they'll come get you to 8:30,
Mhm.
whole hour. You get an
Yeah,
hour pay. Like
yeah,
your pay starts soon as you break down.
yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay. So, what is the average pay? Is the average weekly pay, yearly pay? What is that? If you want to get into that.
Okay. The average pay is it kind of depends on the person how hard they want to run. If they
Yeah,
run real hard, they can make some pretty good money here. Because I know a
yeah.
couple of guys here make over 100,000. But me,
Okay.
like for example, I made 85,000 last year.
Mhm.
But I wasn't maxed out last year. So
Yeah,
and I made 85 and
yeah.
I barely ran. Cause like in between January,
Mhm.
March,
Mhm.
it gets real slow.
Yeah. Okay,
But
yeah.
that's in the trucking industry period because it starts
Anyways, yeah.
snowing all the time. It just
Uh-huh.
slows
Yep.
down. So
Yeah, wintertime and all that. Yeah,
yeah,
I already know.
it slows down.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll say your check, mm, realistic. I mean, I had some $2,300 check too, but realistically,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say like $1,700, $1,800.
Oh man, that's good.
So before taxes,
Yeah,
if you
okay.
work hard. Now,
Yeah.
if you knew I ain't gonna. No, I would take that back. That is true what I said. But if you do, I'll say it was like 16 to 17. 16 to 17.
Okay. Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah,
Long as we see in that 4 digits.
If you knew you ain't gonna get that many runs.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on you, how hard you work and how hard you want to run it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We were talking about the winter time. I seen on a couple of your videos that you chain. Do you have to do that all the time? Is that pay, or how does that chaining work? Like, I've never done that at all. Like,
yes, I mean,
how is that?
Yes, but it depends on where you live. Like, I live in Oklahoma City, right?
Yeah.
But we don't have to chain until we go to Denver, because Denver like to send us to Salt Lake City or Grand Junction. So we have to cross the Rocky Mountain. And yes, you do get paid to chain. You get paid to chain. You get paid to put them on. Also, you get paid to take them off.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Don't chain often. It depends. Because some guys say if they need change, they ain't driving, so they don't drive.
Yeah.
And that's where I come in. I don't mind chaining. So I go throw the chain on real quick and take off. That's what the money is. They don't want to work. I do it. Just go through it.
Yeah, go get it. Yeah. The requirements. If somebody was the one to apply and drive for yellow, what are the requirements? Like drug test, background, experience levels. Tell us about that.
Now, experience level, I think long as you have your CDL, they'll hire you. But the thing is, if you're new for CDL school, you have to go through, I think, 180 hours, 160 hours ride with somebody, but they'll hire you. You got to ride with somebody for 160 hours.
Yeah.
I think you got to have your endorsements before they hire you, though, I believe, but I'm not 100% sure. The drug test, they only do piss tests. They don't do hair follicle at all.
Oh, they don't. Oh, okay. Okay.
That's it. That's all they do. And they do surprise, and they do random drug tests. So don't think you're gonna pass that first test and start back doing what you're doing. They ain't gonna catch you. They will.
They will. Okay.
Background. I know guys who got felons who've been in prison for years and years. They here. So don't too much care about the background.
Yeah, that's good. So can you get hired on if you're automatic restriction only? Or do you have to have both?
I believe I don't know. I don't think they'll hire you with that. But I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. Because most of our trucks now are automatic, but every once in a while you will run into a standard. Like 2 days ago, I had to drive one from Albuquerque. I had to drive a standard. So it's not often. Like, for example, I only drove 3 standards in the last year and a half. So they might hire you. I don't hurt to try.
Yeah. Okay. Another question I forgot to ask you earlier. So do you guys, because I know some of the LTL drivers do have to work on the dock. How often do you have to work on the dock, or have you ever worked on the dock? Or is that just for strictly city guys?
We are no touch. Line haul drivers do not touch freight at yellow. They don't touch anything.
Line haul drivers. So just the line haul drivers.
Yeah, no, city drivers might have to work the dock, but line haul drivers don't touch anything.
Oh, okay.
But that's good. Okay. That's all they touch is the steering wheel.
Okay. That's what we want to do as drivers, is just touch that steering wheel and drive. That's all we got our CDL license on. That's a really good plus on that. So why did you choose them? Why have you been there for that long? And why did you choose yellow?
Be honest, I didn't choose yellow first. My goal was to go to FedEx Freight after a year with Snyder. Then my wife had a baby. And Snyder, those $300 paycheck wasn't cutting it, and she wasn't working. And I couldn't afford to to still working at Snyder, making $300 and paying all the bills.
Yeah.
So they're like $1,200 a month.
I
could afford them. Our rent was more than that, so I had to leave. So so I tried to go to XPO first. They called me for a phone interview. They never called me back. Then Yellow called me for interview, and I went to Yellow. interview
Yeah.
and they hired me.
Yeah.
And
That's it.
then I liked it, and so I stayed.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, speaking of when your wife was having the baby and everything, so the benefits must be, how's the benefits? Are they pretty good or?
Real good. Prime example, my
Yeah.
wife, we had a baby when I was working at FedEx Freight,
Uh-huh.
and it was the same doctor, the same
Uh-huh.
hospital, the same everything.
Yeah.
And the hospital bill was $28,000, and it was $20,000 for my wife and $10,000. $18,000 for my wife and $10,000 for the child.
Mm.
We had to pay $10,000 for the medical bill. A
Yeah.
year later, it was the same thing. It was like $18,000 something for my wife and $10,000 for my daughter.
Yeah.
It ended up being $28,000. The
Yeah.
insurance for every penny. We didn't have to come out of pocket for anything.
Ooh, that's
Same
good.
Same
Yeah.
thing for dental. You don't have to come out of pocket for anything. They pay for everything except
Yeah.
for bridges and implants. They pay 80% for that. But you can get your teeth clean, you get a filling, you get your teeth pulled, you get a root canal, you can get
Yeah.
all that for free.
For
Not
free.
how much they check. It's free.
That is amazing. Oh, that's amazing. So y'all heard it here first. Yellow Freight. If you are interested in going there, check this guy out. His channel will be linked in the description. JL45 Life. Check it out. Anybody that's doing lawn haul, any LTL, I keep telling y'all, LTL is where it's at. Man, I appreciate you coming on, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one. Like the video, leave us a comment, any questions, anything, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one.